Willie D. Live.
Who lived in your house growing up?
Just my mother
Just
and
your
my
mother.
brother.
Did you have any type of relationship with your father?
Nah, I had the only relationship I had with him. My mother said, I saw your father. I was 12 years old. I'm like, yeah? Do you want to see him? I'm like, I'm at the age, then the 12-year-old, I'm not mad at, I'm like, I could see my father. So he came, and I made a record after that, Ghetto Bastard. He came into my life. He actually lived right around the corner from me.
Had you seen him before?
No, never.
So where did you guys meet for the first time, and what was that meeting like?
For the first time, it either was at his house around the corner or at his job. And, of course, he had work and blah, 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 getting off, maybe at his house. And it wasn't much. It was like, hi, blah, 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 blah. But I had his number, so I would call him every now and again. Boom. He was working. I knew he worked at like a car, used car spot. He was a mechanic in Newark. So he worked hours. I know that for a fact. But it came like, we see each other now and again. He could throw me a couple of dollars, da-da-da-da-da. It was really no time, spent. But I know the first Christmas, which was like almost a year after I first met him, it was a spot, it was Little City, the projects around the corner from where I live, and then it was a strip mall right across, supermarket, all that. And I said, I got to give my father something for Christmas. It's the first Christmas I'm seeing him. He around. So I went carrying bags in the supermarket, helping old ladies and everything else for tips and everything else doing that. And I remember I bought him, went downtown Newark and bought him like a silk tie. And so I wrapped it, put it up. And I know he had a roommate. It was a guy he was rooming with. And I had walked around. It was like either Christmas Eve or a couple of days before. And I was like, hey, what's up? He was like, what's up, little man? I'm like, yeah, Kenny here? He was like, man, when the last time you spoke to him? I was like, maybe a few weeks ago. He was like, nah, he moved. And when I called him, the number was disconnected. So it was like the longest walk around the corner, it felt like I walked across the country. And after that, it was like me. From 12, I was like, it's what it is, and I don't trust nobody.
Did you ever see him again?
Yeah. He was on couples therapy.
Oh, okay.
They found him.
Yeah.
They said again, like, Mom, you want to see your father? I'm like, what? They said, give me his name. Da, da, da. So we had a reunion again type, boom, me, and then came and his attitude is just, I don't drive, I don't boom, I don't da-da, I can't, blah, blah. He's already in his mix and how he live and everything else. So it was like, oh no. Actually, I seen him one time after I started hustling. I knew, I know that face. I knew. But by that time, I was like 17. And this fool walked right by me.
Do y'all look alike?
Nah, I look like my mom's.
Okay.
But I knew how he looked. He didn't know how I looked. And I was real grimy at that time. I was looking like, if I could burn a hole in the back of his head the way I stared at him, I got all angles like it was slow motion. And thoughts went through my head, but I'm like, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. And I did. And then I still had it to the point when the show wanted to bring him on. I was like, yo, reconciliation. I mean, I'm grown now. Let's try it. But I turned into a real cold motherfucker.